Had to get a game done. Just want to get it done. All right, let's go. I think I have all the freaking waypoints I think I had set. All right, yeah, I have every single waypoint that I need to do this. Okay, let's go to quest. Let's see what we got here. We got a bunch of these ones. And then we have an assignment that we got to do. Just so we learn that new spell. I think I'll do that one last though. So let's go. Well, I have these two. I have like a map. I have these two maps, but I don't want to know how to solve them. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna speak to that. We're gonna speak to her first before we talk. Before we like. I think I'll do those maps like later though. Those maps are gonna be like way later. Let's go to Hogwarts. Oh. Oh, what was that? Okay, that was... Wait, maybe I can. Teleport somewhere easier.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I knew powder.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it.
Oh my
She
god.
says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We can't allow your mother to stop us. Perhaps your mother's
She's
right.
concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Yeah, no problem. I'm always like in awkward conversations all the time. In the game. The game of Hogwarts. I'm always in near awkward conversations all the time, so don't have to worry about that one. Apologizing because of an awkward conversation that you had is not that bad. Now let's go talk to Poppy and see if we can find the dragon.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
What's this over here? The man behind the moon. Oh, that's the that's the one guy we had to like wait for, right? 'Cause he still hasn't like contacted us. It still says, oh wait, talk to him. Now I got to talk to him. Okay, hold on. Let me do that one first. Let me see what he says. Hold on. It said for us to wait for the longest time. Now it says we get to go talk to him. I'll go see what he wants now.
Those statues took time and effort.
Hello, Hamora.
It wasn't the right area, but I want to see if there's anything in these houses. See, like upstairs, there's like a crate upstairs that I could probably, I can like open up and probably see what's inside of it. Open it up. Mysterious. Always the big crates are always the mysterious ones. They're always mysterious. They're always those legendary ones that are always the mysterious ones. If it's a hat or... Wait, is it a hat or what is it? What is the gear I just got? What is it for? It is for my eyewear. It's for the eyewear. But I don't like the eyewear that I get, though. I don't like anything else on my eyes except for the glasses I had.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
Whoa, what? Mr. Moon, are you okay?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am.
No shit.
At the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah. Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do.
It's not
I
funny.
simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
The creatures, they know, they're sensing dark times
Sometimes
go talk to
it seems
Mr.
all
Moon.
roads lead to Hogsmeade.
If I had that many books in my hand that guy was just carrying, I'm dropping out of school. Like, I will be dropping out of school so quickly. Like, not even kidding, guys. I would drop out of school. And guys, once like DJ Vampire gets Hogwarts Legacy, we're gonna co-stream it together. So like we'll both be streaming it at the same exact time. I won't be uploading it. I'll just like be streaming it with him. Is Mr. Moon inside the Great Hall though? He's inside Hogwarts. Oh god, I did not mean to do that. No, let's get rid of that. Hogwarts. I think he's at the grand staircase still. I'll go right there to the like staircase over there, the lower grand staircase. How does somebody like carry? Why would somebody like carry their like, you know, Quidditch broom inside the school? Like, why would you carry the broom inside school when you could just carry the broom like outside of school? You don't need to carry the broom inside school all the time. You gonna sweep with that thing? You gonna sweep with that broom? I think she's gonna like sweep with that broom. Sweep people out of here. Mr. Moon. You're not Mr. Moon. You're a Slytherin. Hello there, Mr. Moon.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
Yes, him. That's the one.
Oh, he could always take a joke, Piers. He's playing with me. Ha! Hasn't changed a bit. Oh, I wonder if he still has the flowing locks. Pigtails. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
You go do that. Old Pigtail Piers. That's the one. Well, yep, that's the one. Old Pigtail Piers.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp.
What kind of drop did I get? Probably got a drop.
Used anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar.
Oh, Twitch
And
card.
Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good
Check
idea.
on her.
We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I told my nieces I'd give my grandmother silver cauldron to whichever one of them looked after me in my old age. And each case was checking in and out was so nice, of course.
I have a terrible curse where I can't lift tools or do work of any kind.
Only if I could invent a new potion, something indispensable. I'd be set for life. Not to worry, I like it. Thank goodness, Professor Weasley. I know what the students would do without her. Voice of reason.
Okay, let's move on. Hogwarts. Somebody else is over here. For another side quest. And I want to do it.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, it's you! Just the person.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds
It's not
like
hilarious.
a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
Really?
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted.
Yeah, I'll go do it for you.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
We're gonna place it on the sarcophagus.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
The Dale family tomb.
Well, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. A troll? You can't be serious.
Apparently she can't. Oh god.
Protego.
Oh god. This man. That troll wasn't too bad. If you know what you're doing.
A sarcophagus. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Alright, let's get out of here now. If I can even find my way back up. It'd be hard to do that. I don't know why. I'll check out these plants.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio.
There you go to Samantha back in the greenhouse. And we can tell her about it.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry, that's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
I mean,
Indeed he was.
I am
well, I suppose
available.
I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did. Oh.
I always pay you attention all the time. Yeah, I changed the settings on there. Yeah, I did. That's the first time this ever happened to me, though.
So this is the underground harbor. Revelio.
Right.
Revelio. You know,
I really should look into gillyweed, although I'd still need to swim.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change
why would
that.
you want to move to Florida?
I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we dueled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
Yeah, I have.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
Yes.
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumor is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known mer people, sirens, come from Greece. And of course, Scotland has Selkies
would've
and Ireland
been.
is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater
No, I haven't.
communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my mermish, of course. and I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizard kind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
How has wizard kind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deemed mer people as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the Ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you! The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about it. Mind. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Look at this place. Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact?
Oh, great. One of these kind of things. Oh.
Incendio! Lumo! Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Incendio! Lumos! Revelio! Lumos! What do we have in here, then? Nerida will be happy about this.
Everywhere you go.
Your gift from the mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again, so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
I told everybody on my Twitch channel that once you get it, we'll be streaming it together.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue
This
that no
bitch wants
knowledge
you to
is
take a
trivial.
quiz.
Hence,
Bitch,
I
you
have
serious?
created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do.
This bitch
Surely
is a fucking
you're
Ravenclaw
interested.
asking a
I'll even start you
Gryffindor
off with a
to
few of
travel
my
on to play
easiest
trivia
questions.
questions for the book. If I must.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin.
Okay.
Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Before the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in the game of Quidditch? Golden
The
Snidget?
Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Liquid luck? I don't know. The first one?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky,
I don't
Felix
get
Felicis
this
is a
shit.
banned
What is
substance
this?
in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Oh my god. Are you serious with these trivia questions? I don't know any of the answers. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts? I don't fucking know. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifact? The founders. I don't know. Maybe it might be the Deadly Hallows. I don't know. Oh my god. God, you are gonna have to. If I swear to God, if I get one question wrong, she's probably not gonna let me get the book. Don't be gone for too long. Here we go. I was correct. It is the Deadly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
The Deadly
According
Hallows.
to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Which ball in Quidditch is the largest? That's easy to know. My God.
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser
Quaffle?
throws the
Oh,
Quaffle
shit.
through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match,
The Quaffle?
their team
Fuck.
is awarded 10 points.
Okay, never mind then.
True
I don't
or
need to.
false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
That's false.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change
Okay,
things
then it was
such
a different
as age
answer.
or
Never
race,
mind.
it cannot be used to
I
change
thought she wasn't going to give me the
species.
book.
Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I
How about
won't
no?
be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
I will let you know, but I won't be taking
I'll
any
put the
more of
book
your
back on the
quizzes. Fuck.
pedestal for you.
Revelio. Revelio
fuck.
ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Transfiguration. Yeah, I was not going to be like.
What are you up to now?
Okay, I thought she wasn't gonna give you the book if I got a question wrong, so I mean I think I thought I like knew it, but I guess I was wrong about that one then. That doesn't matter.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test
That was an
answers
interesting
into an
class.
owl to stop
Wasn't
students from
precisely what I
cheating.
had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Thought for certain you'd have helped.
It did sound like fun. I shouldn't have been so concerned with getting in trouble.
I think it's good to take risks every now and again, especially when it comes to potions class. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Yeah, I got points taken off of Gryffindor for doing that.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Configurations could be fun. This is like fun to do.
Beautifully done.
Now since I have that little spell. Oh, sorry, wrong one. This way and this one. Can I do anything in my talents for that? Is there like talents for that one? For my spell, how many points? I got 3 points. I could put that into transconfiguration. I put it in all my spells. I think I'll put it in all my spells.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Despite spending so much time on assignments, the assignments have helped.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No.
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Thank you, Professor.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook. And breaks with the speaks gobbledygook. Okay, well, I know this is 21, this is 22. Let's see what these two treasure maps are, because I want to know what this one is. The cursed tombed treasure. I want to see if I could do that one. It's just cursed tomb treasure. I'm terrible at finding out where it is. That's the only thing, I just don't know where it's at. I don't know where it's at, so I can know how to do it. Okay, let me go to my map. World map. So it's right here. Wow. Okay. Yeah, game. Real cute. Real cute there, Timmy. Real cute, Timmy.
You wanted to discuss my
I did. And frankly...
Thank you.
As I suspected... Now it's... Of course, the guy... I've heard. Hopefully you...
Thank you, Professor.
Was your visit...
What if I say yes?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that it'll be the end I'll provide. Until then, if you wish to practice the spell you just learned, glad to see you are paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Anyway, as I was going to be doing before I got rudely kicked out of the game. That was frankly rude of the game to just do that. I don't know why the game does that. Yeah, cute Timmy.
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Where is this leading me?
The helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook. Considering the bones, I'll assume this is a tomb. Incendio! Incendio! Bombada! Not my fault. Why is this door locked? Incendio! Revelio! Must be something around here I can climb on. Wingardium Leviosa!
You mean like this thing? You just said like something to climb on, and I was already on it. Like.
Brilliant. The first piece of the puzzle. Protego! Stupefy! Lumos. One down, 2 to go. Incendio! Lumos!
What the fuck?
Success. In theory, what are they protecting? Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio!
God, Jesus. Oh!
Let's hope you stay dead this time. The 9 rocks on the map. Revelio.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
It's about the location of our Hebridean dragon and where to return her. Meet me in the town circle.
You glad to have got something after defeating those in theory?
Let's go to the room. Let's go to the room of requirements after we get out of this fucking cave. Yeah, let's get out of this fucking cave now. Not sure if there's an exit here.
Revelio.
5 to 10 minutes.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I mean, don't I get all the attention of vampire time, though? Do I get services then? We know not a lot of people stream as much. Not that I see of. Our old Grade or Greg. Well, he's doing Evil Dead. He's playing the Battle Royale. I mean, Ducky's in there too, so. Well, Spec Ops is streaming. Oh, now Greg is back to playing regular game mode. He was in the Battle Royale, but I guess he went back to regular game mode, I guess. He does that all the time.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Find myself scurrying home at night these days.
You're back! Nice to see you again.
I'm getting rid of that mask. I did not wear a mask in Hogwarts Legacy. Who the fuck would wear a mask? Maybe on my other characters, maybe I will. putting a freaking mask over my entire face where you can't even see my eyes or my mouth
Thanks
or
for
my
stopping
freaking
by.
like whole
Hope to see you
entire like
again.
gorgeous face. I hate what the game always asks me. Do you want to wear this mask? Like, do you think I will? Do I look like the kind of guy that wants to wear your goddamn mask? No, I don't. That's like Adrena. They always. That's like Adrena. They always like. They're too busy like looking like, not even paying attention to chat. That's like you know, Doodly doesn't even read the chat until like after the game. I try to communicate with chat as much as when I like you know play a game. If it's like a long sentence that you know is like long, maybe I won't be able to read it, and I tell them.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either.
I'll be back.
Perhaps she's busy with her research.
Alright, I just had to use the bathroom because I couldn't hold my
kind of
pee in
research
any
is she
longer.
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
Really?
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Oh.
Well
Interesting.
done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Cute game.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, I see that. Hold up. We're good to go and get our dragon.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays there.
Bombarda!
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
And from a distance.
Yeah, Reparo would have worked. Or Reparo.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
I wonder
What's
how
your
good
step?
her eyesight is. I beg your pardon.
Oh, to pick off a grab horn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that?
Now she sees us.
Well, there's no turning back now.
Wait here! I'll run ahead. I'll draw your attention. Follow when it's safe.
Holy mother, that was scary.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest. Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest. Look, underneath us. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
She's leaving quickly.
The nest. We're almost
Brilliant.
there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair her.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can
Oh my
hopefully
god,
make
I
it
was
out
about to
without
say.
too much fuss.
I better not. Yeah, I'll put the egg back. I don't want to be dragon food. Let me put this back. Oh. Get out of here, dragon. She took the egg and got the hell out of there.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Yeah, she did. But she almost tried to kill us. People don't get creatures enough credit.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Oh, yes, please.
Should we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
I need to send an owl. could I have been so blind?
Well, this ain't even the castle. We're at freaking Hogsmeade, not the castle. She forget to do something, probably.
New instruments are expensive,
Alright, let's see where Sebastian is. Sebastian is way over here. Holy mints. Way the hell over here.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Alright. Hello, Sebastian.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Sorry guys, I had something in my
I'm
mouth.
ready to explore the catacomb.
It was like gonna chew my
Perhaps
mouth
we
open.
can visit Anne when we finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Oh, you're following me. Okay. I thought he wasn't following me, but I guess he's following me.
Is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Stupefy. Bombarder. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it.
Incendio.
2, insect 3.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Incendio.
Don't start with me, Sebastian.
This room is taller than it looks.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, I see what's up here, actually. Come on.
Finding a chest
Just
in
have-
an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
I know, right?
Rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio.
See gold everywhere. It's brilliant.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Clumsy as fuck. Lependo.
All this work can no longer be read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Got a neck item. Got a neck item. What the fuck?
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
There's bones right there.
There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Are you sure the student may have dropped them?
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on the side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I should sleep better tonight.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
I prefer not to learn the Imperious Curse. Yes, I'd like to learn. Or how do you...
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
That's a huge bitch. Let's try this.
Imperial.
Stupid one.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
That's more healing potion. Don't need more healing potions. The pulso.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
How gracious of you, Sebastian. Is your name also Sebastian? I know what your name is. I do know what it is. Isn't your name Giovanni?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Is this Sebastian? I had a friend named Sebastian. British kind of guy. I have a friend that obviously has a like weird name, but you know, I don't make fun of him for it.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Everybody that I know has called me Jake before. I've been going by Jake for the past 6 years.
Revelio. Lumos.
Wrong.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I think I accidentally not do this correctly.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, let's see if I can get it.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Yeah, let's move all the...
Wingardium Leviosa.
No. Oh my god. I am obviously trying this. It's like the hardest thing ever to do. Okay, let me grab this. Let me move it if I can, but it keeps like going over to where I don't want it to go. Oh my god. Why is the thing stuck into the floor? What?
Revelio.
The things are stuck into the... You're joking, right? God damn it. Hold up, guys. I think there has to be a way I can fix that. Hold on. Try right here.
Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Incendio.
Okay. Good to go back to where we were.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Alright.
Revelio.
Now the other bone is in this one, which is this one. And it is also this one.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright. Last bones are in that one.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are
There we
head and
go.
shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Descendo. Bombarda. For a moment there, I thought that it'd never end. Incendio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
It says don't touch it though. It says don't touch it though, Sebastian.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Oh no. Look who's here.
Is that
ominous?
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous.
Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is...
It's a face item. Fucking hell. I can find a way out of here.
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
That was pitiful. Pity. Not right. You don't know who you're playing with. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Bombarda! Stupefy! We have to fight!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did the right thing.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
We'll see you back at Hogwarts, Sebastian.
Revelio.
I will take that. Thank you.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Oh, don't I'm not to 5 there. Oh, demiguise. I see it now.
Mine now, demiguise.
Revelio.
And then let's go to my map. Hogwarts secret room requirements. Another scarf? Oh yeah, I forgot about the scarf. I forgot I had another scarf, but should I like change it though? Yeah, I probably should switch it because it does do more damage than this one did. I know it was a Gryffindor scarf, but that blue one looks good on me too. Let's go to Hogsmeade. Let's go sell our other items that we have.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
And potions, I can sell my stuff here at Potions.
Here you found a bit. Come on in. Healing potions are. Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
She was still a bitch, though.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Ta-ta. And then let's go speak with Sebastian. So, Hogwarts. Defense against the Dark Arts class. Then we go down to talk to Sebastian. Oh, Sebastian.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Sure thing, sir. Talk with Poppy, or let's find this one. Salt by the Bell. Believe me, I cannot do treasures.
This looks like trouble.
I hope Rookwood meander into the mine brings sure ruin. No more.
Something's not right with this one. Who'll say that? Goblin helmet, Guildford. Incendio.
Incendio! Accio! Don't go down easy. You must be so.
You're the one who released Bombardier, aren't you? That was a mistake.
You will pay for your deeds. Expulso!
You've been known to use the dark armor. This'll liven things up for you. Expulso! Protego! I'm quite the impressive fighter, aren't you? Expulso! I've seen you use Expelliarmus. I think you'll like this. I've seen your magic, and I'm not afraid of it.
Some stupid one to get out of this alive.
Let's see how you like this.
Yeah, you like this? Oh, this man is so cute when he's not trying to kill you. Turned him into a little bit of a chicken. I took whatever kind of legendary he had.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
Gotta find some stairs.
Is that you, Roland? You'll pay for that! Petrificus Totalis! You can't keep me down for long.
Can't keep you down for long. I think I just did. Right up here is where the bells are. Did I do the song wrong?
Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in.
So it's this one first. And then this one. Right there, up. This one.
did it. And look, treasure.
Alright, we did that one. Let's do this one right over here. Except for Pablo, Ash, and Ruby. You're not that much of a higher level. You're not like a player level higher than him. Not higher than his player level. He's level 309. No, it's 300. He's level 309. But he's not higher than Spec Ops. He's not higher than Spec Ops. Not higher than Spec Ops or Stash. What are we doing?
Well, thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
If your gran's alright and they didn't get the egg, then perhaps we're fine.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Okay.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Really?
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Okay.
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
So I'll just wait for you then. Let's go to this man. Let's go and see if we can have somebody that speaks. Well, Amit said that he speaks gobbledygook.
I can appreciate Hogwarts all year round.
He must be having fun.
Hello there.
Amit.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean,
Gobbledygook.
I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
Alright, let's go to where he is now, so... Over there? Okay. I don't see any other kind of side quest. So we should be fine.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Should have expected
You
that.
said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Alright then.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but it seems like something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
We're being watched. By a door.
Where have those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
Little moon calf.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? I'll be quiet.
Petricus Totalis.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Yes, of course, Amit.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Oh, this day has gone on too long.
Petricus Totalis.
Who is it? No control so long of everything. Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
Petricus Totalis.
What was that? Enjoy suffering, do ya?
Protego! Stupefy! Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Incendio!
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
Yes, of course.
Petricus Totalis.
Not your best gun.
That should be the last of them, Amit.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. We'll see. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
At least you got an elevator shaft.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Let's get out of here.
Was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Okay.
Without further ado, adieu.
Adieu, Amit.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. Great Wall. Watch for my owl.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
No, I'll do one.
Revelio.
I guess I gotta find like something for this thing, for that ball probably. Let's see, where could it... I can open this up first. Oh, there's a special one, okay. Alright, let's see, is it over here? Is it in here? I see a ball right there. And apparently this one you need to get a ball inside some kind of like circle kind of thing. I don't know where it is. It's right here. No, not. Okay.
Lumos.
Oh no, I don't want to use Lumos. I want to get back on my broom stick and keep on looking for it. Swear to God, if I get lost because I can't find it, and it's like where I would like least expect it to be, I'm gonna look like an idiot. How far could these things like be? Because it's the ball thing doesn't look like it's far from it.
Revelio.
I don't know where it's at, guys. Yeah, I can't find it anywhere. I looked like almost everywhere for it in this whole entire area.
Revelio.
And they said Revelio would have helped me find it, but
Revelio.
You know, I can't find it. I looked everywhere for that thing. Whatever.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Oh, I found it. It's down the hill. Why does it have to be all the way down the fucking hill? I was like wondering. I was like, can't even see it. Then all of a sudden, I was like, wait, never mind. Never mind. It's down the fucking hill where you least would expect it to be.
Itself would be proud.
There's like a lot of them, guys, that are like all over the place. Cause look, there's another one like right there, and I can like probably go and do it. Look at that. You gotta like go through like, it's like you gotta go through like all of them. Even though the one's right over here where Sebastian is. I'll see what that one is too, because it looks like there's another one like just right up ahead. Oh, I know what this one is. This one is
a Merlin trial.
Oh, wrong button. This one. This is where I had to touch all of these.
Revelio.
All the ones that are in blue. I gotta touch them all without touching the ground. I gotta go through all of them without touching the ground. All of them without touching the ground once.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
I mean, we could keep going through all the Merlin trials. If we get like no more, then I'll probably go and buy some more, and then we'll go right back to where we were the last time. So since the waypoint is like way the hell out there, I'll probably keep going through all the Merlin trials that I come across. Oh, look, there's 3 like right here. There's 1, 2. There's a whole bunch of them right here. I like to do these Merlin trials. I mean, it's a good way to like, you know, it's a great way. If I get like no more Merlin like stuff, but you know, why not do like these 4? Why not do this one that's like right here in the middle of nowhere? I mean, you get like more. I mean, you get like a little bit of XP. You get like a little bit of XP for it. I mean, they are fun to do. They are a little bit fun to do. I mean, I don't do them. I should not do them on stream because it just takes a lot of time away. But we'll do one more. Is this another one where I can't touch the ground? It's gonna be another one where I can't touch the ground. But there's a whole bunch of freaking. Look at these men.
That student defeated our encampment in the town.
You only have Ranrock to blame.
Ah, damn. I gotta go and get some more, that stuff from Hogsmeade. They might have some. She might have some. On Hogsmeade, they had to have some of those. I think she should have some. I'm just gonna go to her for a second and see if she has some. She might have some. I mean, she might have some. either she does or the other man might have some. I'm not sure which one has it. I think she does or he does. We'll just check them both out and let's see which one has it. I'll check her first and then we'll check the other guy next.
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet.
I'm gonna make sure I still have that.
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
You don't have any. Damn, you don't have any of those. Damn. I thought she would. Let's start with what we have right now, and then we'll see what these three are. One's for the... That's a headpiece. We'll sell the headpiece. This is below, anyway. Another headpiece. And another headpiece. Don't want any of those.
Always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
What about the other guy at the far end of this area? I mean, somebody has to sell them, right? And I said all of them were weak anyway, so I don't really need to reveal them at all. They're all headpieces and they're all going to be weak. Well, it's a headpiece and it's part of my head, and I don't like things on my head, you know?
Hello, be with you in a bit.
Oh, you do have two. Oh, he does. He has two of them. Sweet. I
Now,
can take.
you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
You know what? I'll take some seeds. I'll take some seeds and I'll go plant them in the room of in the room of requirements. I'll go plant some in there. See how long it takes it for them to grow. Oh yeah, stash. It is fun. This game is really fun. Let me plant some of these seeds. I don't want to make potions. I want to make some of these like seeds. Where did I get them? Right here. Oh, it's gonna take 10 minutes to grow. That's obviously cool. Oh, I should go buy some of. I should go buy that. Shoot, I should go buy that. Hogsmeade, and let's go back to him again. Damn, I should have like noticed if it was gonna like make the plants like grow a bit faster. I could add those.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Every 10 minutes, it'll keep growing. You ran out of those, which kind of sucks now.
Oh, it's you.
But
pleasant surprise.
But thank you for giving me at least two. And I'll take two of these
you
too.
Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Oh, you do keep. You never keep a stacked shelf. All you get is just two all the time. You just always have two. There we go. There we go. That should give me a little bit more. Alright, let's go to where we were before in the world map. Where were we before? We were over here gonna do this time trial over there. That one looks like it's fun. There's no need to be like jealous. It took me a while to get this, so I was obviously jealous of a lot before I got it.
Revelio.
Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, see?
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Alright. Gotta be on all of them without touching the ground again.
Revelio.
Can't touch the ground. Fuck, I touched the ground. Shit. Let's start from up there. Let's see if we can go across without touching the ground. Let's start from up here. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that one. Look how easy that one was. Bam, just like that.
Tricky after all, Merlin.
I just gotta do one more and I'll be able to get something from it. This is how we increase our levels too, so it's the best way to do it. This is the best way to do it. Alright, let's see what this one is. I did 5 out of 6, so I just gotta do this last one right here. Whatever this one's gonna be. I'm not sure what this one's gonna be.
Still nothing. We had plans for that event. Stole Leviosa. I don't know what kind of magic that was. What have you done? Explosion! Potato!
Somebody out there?
So very
Not super fun. You met Nora Treadwell.
Bombarda. No! Incendio! Die before
Descendo.
No one to share in my victory.
Revelio.
Bombarda!
Yeah, let's see what this one's all about.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Revelio.
What do I gotta do with these? Destroy them?
Bombarda!
Is it repairing something?
Reparo. Revelio.
I don't know what this one is.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh. Is it like switching them around or something? Do I have to like switch them? Let me see.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Well then.
Leviosa.
So it's only.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't think I can switch them. I don't know what this one's all about. What the? That was weird. Should I look up how to do one of these? I think I should. So I'm gonna look at which one this one is. Maybe this one could tell me which one this one is. One I know, one I think I know. Yeah, this is the one. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back with this one. Okay? Okay, so that's all we just gotta do. Just gotta match the symbol, like, on it to just match the symbol on the bottom. Okay, so we gotta do that. No, not that. Just like this. Nope. Oh wait, maybe it goes one more on this side. Maybe right here. Okay, so it's gonna go this way. We're gonna turn it the other way, which is that. Oh no, that's not the right way. So let's try to get it to match it. So let's do it like this. Ah, fuck. That one is that one is that, so we gotta go to this side. Just cast Flipendo like that. Still not the right way, so let's just cast Flipendo. Let's just cast Flipendo one more time. And that should be the second one. Alright, now I gotta go over here to this one over here. And then we're just gonna cut. So that one's correct. That one's not correct. That one's all this. That they are all not correct. That is not correct. So let's cast Flipendo once, and there we go.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Okay, so now we're a good level for now. Okay, let's go to where we need to go. So let's go over to wherever Sebastian is on the map. Because I know when you look at my guide, I'm almost level 30. Which I'm happy to be almost level 30. I'm kind of happy that I'm almost level 30. So we'll go here and we'll do that Merlin trial that's right up ahead. Because there's a Merlin trial right there I could do.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
And there's a kitty cat right here. I want to go and pet it. I always like petting the cats. Always a lovely thing. Okay, let's go up a little bit to the Merlin trial, because it's right up here.
What do you have in store for me this time?
I wonder what this is. Not enough? Ah, we don't have enough. Damn. I wonder what... Oh, it's going to be one of these things. It's going to be like the ones where I had to go through all of them and cast that one spell I have. Well, we're going to get more soon, so... Not too... fond about what I just saw, but I will be back for that one then. Once we do Sebastian's mission, I believe my things will be done, and I'll make sure I mark that waypoint then. Maybe when I'm done with the entire game, then I'll probably be doing all those Merlin trials and just get them all done without streaming it, because I think that there's like a lot around town, and I don't want to like bore everybody with just me doing that. You guys want to see
I
like...
thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Perhaps we could avoid detection, or we can go loud and proud. We could try to do
We need
that.
to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Who's there? Could do with a nice mushroom stew about now. Who's that?
Petrificus totalis.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice.
Revelio.
I did try to not be detected, but by two of those freaking archers. But you know, we did pretty well.
Well,
we make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Yeah, loud and proud.
A brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Petrificus totalis.
Who's there? Afraid to fight?
Oh God!
You almost had a lucky shot. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Bombarda.
Potato. What's happening? I hate that. Oh.
Expelliarmus.
I shall avenge your death.
Stupefy. Arresto momentum.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Let's go into the mines, shall we?
For better or for worse, we're in.
Well, this might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next.
Petrificus totalis. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
You are.
Potato. Bombarda.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna go to gear, go to this, and put on this one.
Incendio.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the dangerous fangs. A number of
Smashing
qualities should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo. Incendio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Got Sebastian.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Rebellion.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome...
We have another fight on our hands. We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Bombard. You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Revelio.
What's that supposed to mean, Sebastian?
Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa.
We can have a look around in peace.
I'm gonna stop using Incendio, and I'm gonna use Confringo instead. Sounds like more of a fire one. Sorry, wrong fucking one to use. There we go. It works just like fire too, so.
Symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Wasn't expecting that. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, Why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now. And now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
I'm unbelievable, you're unbelievable. Tell me I'm unbelievable.
I hope Professor
I believe my next broom upgrade will be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
Like sorry, I had to bring up his uncle, but damn, it was probably the best thing to say, because that was cruel. Could not tell him that he's not thinking straight. Unbelievable. And I said a friendly goblin, like jeez. You not know the difference between like a bad goblin and a friendly goblin? Probably not.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Okay, so she's going to be way over there.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Hold on, let me see. Is that another one over there? That little like. Oh, it is. I could probably do this before I meet Imelda. Gonna do that one first. I did find some when I was in that cave with Sebastian. What did these do anyway? Oh, they don't do really much of anything.
Now here's a sad-looking place.
Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets. They're in more danger than they know. Protect us! You're the level You're a You're a mistake, friend. That goblin help. Confringo, Protego. Incendio! You're going to regret that. I thought you'd at least hold your own. As stupid as you is Protego. Sam Fringo. Is that all you know? I've seen you just wait till I come down. You think you're so... Confringo. You think you're safe with that? Protego. Don't stupid. You won't know. I won't go down as easy. You will pay for your deed.
Confringo, Protego, Stupefy. See ya, bitch. Oh no, not a boss. Not a boss fight. Not a boss fight, Scrumpy. Not a boss fight. Oh god.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
What are these ones? Do I have to cast a little bit of a spell on it? Let me see. What kind of spells do I have? Let me try this one.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
An astronomy table? Oh, it is an astronomy table. I just realized that. I did not even see that at all.
Revelio.
And I will use that astronomy table whenever it becomes useful to me. Come on, give me my broom. The freaking broomstick. I want to freaking know if I can find the other ones. I just found 2 of them, so there has to be another one around here somewhere. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into there either. Aha! Here's one right here that I can just destroy.
Bombarder.
Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes.
Okay, that was another one. Let me see. There's another one around here somewhere. I thought I saw it. I'm hallucinating.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
That was not going to happen. Oh, Another one. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Bombarda. We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can
Am I
sneak
still
away
not
without
done
drawing
with
my
that?
mother's eye.
Revelio.
Devise a plan.
Is there still not one? Like, my God, like.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Oh, God, I cannot wait to see how this was gonna end up. It sounds terrible when you say it. Not even a good one either, at most. Oh my God, one right here. Okay, get off to this.
Bombarda! These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Sweet. Alright, let's go see this girl now. Do you have to track the quest? Hold on, let me track it. Oh, never mind. Because I'm on the broom. I'm on the broomstick. That's why.
This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets.
But first, hold on. Let me do this astronomy thing
Likely
first.
this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
No, it doesn't go like that. Why is it all wrinkly though? It's so weird how it's all wrinkly like that. How the hell do you do something like that? I don't know. I'm not gonna do this astronomy table though. I don't think I should be doing this at all. I'll do that one later. When I am not streaming. So it's easier to do things when I'm not streaming, because that way I actually know what I'm fucking doing, so I'm not looking like an idiot doing it. Yeah, I could do all of those. I could do all these astronomy tables, trials, all that.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Gryffindor, over here!
Whatever you say, Slytherin.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Gryffindor.
Oh, I'm not gonna lose. 2, 1, go.
flying, if I do say so myself. That wasn't too difficult.
This is so cool. I like to do side trials. So easy to do.
This is going well. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Made it. Oh, did anyone else see that? That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pot me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Gryffindor. You take care of yourself.
Ooh. That's a compliment I heard.
Beginner's luck, I say. You'll not beat me next.
Don't want to beat you next time. Anyway, Hogsmeade. It's the one with the little Quidditch bed. That's his shop. It's a snitch.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades, proved the naysayers wrong, made all the hard work worth it.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Me and him do make a great team. Can't wait to purchase the final upgrade for my broom.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio.
Thought I saw a page flying, but I guess not.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up.
until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Historically speaking, there's never been a team like this.
Polyjuice potion will keep you away from danger.
Should be hearing back soon.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Not a day my mother congregation.
Beautiful.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Matthew must have been taken this way. I need to find her. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way. A hidden door. Matthew must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Yes. Yeah, sure. Just give me a second.